Trying to start a vlogging channel gone wrong. I was in my own car, in a parking lot, with my camera still recording, and the worst part is I didn't even notice it was live on the internet the entire time. That's where this story ends up. Let me show you how I got there. About 3 weeks ago, I decided I was going to become a vlogger, not a YouTuber with a plan, not someone with a niche, just a guy who watched 4 influencer videos in a row and thought, that looks easy, I could do that. I bought a little gimbal, a clip-on mic, and a ring light I genuinely did not need for outdoor filming. I had 0 subscribers, 0 experience, and an amount of confidence that, looking back, should have legally required a permit. My plan for video 1 was the most unoriginal thing on the platform. A day in my life vlog. Wake up, make coffee, narrate it like I'm hosting a documentary about my own toast. So far, fine. A little awkward talking to a camera in my kitchen alone, but fine. Then I decided the real content was outside. I packed up my gimbal, clipped on my mic, and walked to the coffee shop 2 blocks from my house, narrating the entire walk like I was the main character of something. And now we head to my favorite local spot, I said out loud to absolutely no one, while a man walking his dog looked at me the way you look at someone talking to themselves on the street, which, to be fair, is exactly what I was doing. Here's the part where it starts to go wrong and it happens faster than you'd think. I get to the coffee shop, I'm filming the door, the menu, my own hand holding a cup, normal, vlog stuff. What I didn't realize is that directly behind me, in frame the entire time, was a woman on a phone call who clearly did not want to be filmed having what sounded like a pretty serious conversation. I didn't even notice her. I was too busy narrating my own coffee order like it was a plot twist. She noticed me though, and she did not love it. She walked up, asked if I had just filmed her, and when I said I wasn't sure, which was the wrong answer, she got loud about it, fast. Within about 90 seconds, there's a small crowd of people in a coffee shop watching this unfold, and at least 2 of them have their own phones out, because apparently the universal response to person is upset is, let me also film this. This is the part where I need to ask you something, because I think about it constantly. If you were filming your first vlog ever and accidentally caught a stranger in the background having a private moment, would you have deleted the footage on the spot to de-escalate? Or would you have tried to explain yourself first, like I did? Because explaining myself first was, in hindsight, the wrong move. The coffee shop manager came over, not angry, just doing his job, asking me to step outside and sort it out, which is a very polite way of saying, you are now a problem I have to deal with. So now I'm standing outside a coffee shop, gimbal still in my hand, camera somehow still recording, because I never actually turned it off, while a small crowd watches a manager explain to me that I can't film customers without consent. In a public coffee shop, on a public street. I want to be clear that I do understand consent and filming laws significantly better now than I did 20 minutes earlier. I apologized, deleted the clip in front of everyone to prove I'd done it, and walked away as fast as a person can walk without technically running. And here's where it gets worse, not better. I get to my car, I sit down, and the adrenaline crash hits immediately. I am, for context, a grown adult who has never once cried over a coffee shop disagreement. And yet, there I am, sitting in the driver's seat, having a full emotional moment over my failed vlogging career of 40 minutes. And because I am apparently committed to the bit even while sobbing, some small part of my brain says, this is authentic content, leave the camera running. What I did not realize, and I want you to really sit with this, is that I had hit the wrong button back at the coffee shop. I thought I was stopping the recording when the confrontation started. I was actually starting a live stream to my brand new account with 0 subscribers, but a public link that one of the people in that coffee shop crowd had apparently grabbed and shared, Because nothing travels faster online than footage of someone having the worst day of their life. So the entire confrontation, the manager, the apology, me power walking to my car, and then several unbroken minutes of me behind the wheel narrating my own breakdown like I was still hosting a documentary. All of it live to strangers in real time. I found out it had any views at all when my phone would not stop buzzing. Here's the actual insight I took from this, and it's not the one I expected. I thought the lesson was going to be don't start a vlog without a plan. It wasn't that. The lesson was that the version of me people actually wanted to watch wasn't the polished narrator doing a fake documentary voice over toast. It was the unfiltered, slightly unhinged guy who got humiliated in a coffee shop and then accidentally live-streamed his own breakdown to strangers. That clip did more numbers in one day than every planned vlog idea I had written down combined. So now I have a decision to make that I genuinely did not see coming. Do I lean into being the guy whose entire channel started with a public meltdown, or do I quietly delete the account and pretend none of this ever happened, which is what every rational part of my brain is telling me to do? So tell me honestly, because I want to know what you'd actually do here. If your first attempt at starting a channel accidentally went live during the most embarrassing 5 minutes of your life, and people genuinely liked that version more than the version you planned, would you keep going and build on it? Or would you delete everything and never speak of this again? If you want to find out what I actually decided, and you like stories like this, ones that go wrong in ways nobody could plan for, subscribe because there are a lot more of these coming.